Hey guys, it's Charlie here. I thought I'd just pop on and say hi and also just do a little bit of a training session with you. Some of you guys might know this already, but I've had a couple of people asking me some questions about this. I'm going to be talking about highlights today on your Instagram page. Yeah, if you want to join in and watch, then great. The weather is terrible today in England. Oh my God, seriously. It's like rain and then the sun tries to come out and then it doesn't come out and then it rains again. And yeah, it's been horrible. I haven't wanted to leave the house today, so I'm really glad I work online. Anyway, let's share my screen with you so that you know what I'm on about. So, let's make that smaller. So yeah, so today I want to talk to you about highlights. So these three little things here that I've got in pink on my Instagram account, they are highlights. So basically they are Instagram stories that I have done in the past. And when they've been put into the archive, I've actually made them into a highlight. And highlights are really, really good to sort of like categorize like some of your stories. So like say for example, you post about, I don't know, having a coffee at a coffee shop, and then most of your other posts are about like what your business is. So I don't know, the jewelry that you're making or whatever it is. When you do your highlights, it's probably best to not put the, the bit that you're in the cafe drinking coffee into a highlight, just because that's not really anything to do with your business. But I would say keep doing that kind of stuff anyway on social media, because when you want people to work with you, you show them your lifestyle and you show them your personality, and that is what makes the sale. So I'll just show you like a couple of my highlights actually anyway. So basically this is my hashtags highlights. It's only got 3 stories in it, and it's basically getting people to understand what hashtag stepping is, and the fact that they can download my guide. So whenever someone goes to my account or my profile page, they can still see those stories, even though I put them up 2 weeks ago. You see here, that's 2 weeks. So that's why I keep them on my account. And then I've also got testimonials and Instagram tips as well. So those are sort of like 3 things that I would consider for my business that are really good to have as a highlight. And then anyone who's missed them, anyone new that you sort of that you follow or whatever, they can still see the most important aspect of your business by having those highlights there. Now when you first set up a highlight, Instagram kind of like picks just like a random photo to have as this image here. So you see where the pink is with the white. Instagram just picks like a random image from one of those stories and has it as your cover. So sometimes it could just mean that you are having really random sort of photos. Let me see if I can find one. Let's have a look at my other account, see what that's about. Oh, not that one. Ah, yes, okay. So this is another account that I have. It's more about sort of like dreaming a dream life rather than, sort of like being stuck in your 9-to-5 job. And on here, I have chosen very specific, but like photos, rather than sort of like creating something that's sort of like on brand. You can do either one of them. It doesn't matter. It's just with this one, personally, I think it looks really pretty and really nice if you make everything like completely the same. I'll just show you my personal account as well. So this is an account I've had for years, and I don't grow it. I don't grow the followings or anything, but this is me. And I've got like basically 4 or 5 things that I do in my life. I post about food all the time because I'm a bit of a foodie, as you can see. Food here, food here, food here. I post about my pub because I'm also a pub owner, which is like completely obviously different from like online marketing. I post about being an entrepreneur, and I also post about going to the gym because I am a massive gym freak. But these here don't really like have anything, you know, like to do with business as such. This is just like me showing my personal sort of what I do basically. So I'm just going to show you guys how to get this kind of thing. And the main way that I do it is I use Canva. If you haven't used Canva before, can you let me know in the comments below, because I will do a little bit of a training on Canva. If you ask anybody who sort of does a lot of social media or has their own business or, you know, whatever, about, you know, how they create their designs and stuff, they will probably say that they use Canva. It's amazing. It's so, so good. It's completely free. There are some things that you can pay for, but I've never sort of like wanted to pay for anything as such. So, you know, therefore I'm absolutely fine not paying for it. And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how to basically do it. So when you first get onto Canva, you will have like some designs here, and underneath them you've got like sort of different dimensions, because it depends like what you're designing and like what dimensions you need. You'll also have all of your previous designs here. So as you can see, this is all my sort of online marketing stuff. A little bit of pub stuff here. It's for an event that I've got coming up. And basically, for this particular instance, you don't need anything that's got like a specific dimension, because essentially what Instagram is going to do is it's going to hone in on like one particular circle of the picture, and then it's going to use that as a cover image basically. So I'm just going to click Instagram post because it doesn't really matter what you use. So when you first load up, it's just white basically. So what you want to do is you want to color this white in something like your brand color basically, or whatever color you want. So when you have your highlights, you can choose like whether you have all of one color. On this particular instance, I mean, you know, I don't have a brand on my personal page, but in this particular instance, I picked blue because it matches with the blue in my profile picture. Also, quite a few other blue pictures going on here as well. Oh, look, there's my cat. I did wonder if she'd like completely video bomb me, because she usually does. So, yeah. What is going on with Zoom? Okay, never mind. So basically on here, you want to select elements, then you want to select shapes, and then you just want to click on one of these ones here. So this is going to be your colored box, so your background essentially. And if you come up here, this black bit here, this is where you can pick the color that you want. Now, if you've already sorted like your brand colors and you know exactly what they are, you can add other colors from the hex wheel here. So you can put in the hex number, or you can just like pick what you want from just going around in a circle. So this one seems really cool. So I'm just going to pick that as my color. And then what you want to do is you want to kind of have something on here that kind of represents like what you do. Now, you know, that can be on Canva, and let me show you the icons that they do on Canva. So these are loads and loads and loads and loads of different icons, yeah? Don't worry about the color. Like if you think, oh my God, that's just gonna look awful because I've just picked my brand color and it's green and that's bright yellow, oh, it's horrible. Don't worry about it. You can still change the color here by selecting whatever color you want. So change it to white and it goes there. You can use this search bar to search for what you want. So let's say we want a tip because that is like, I don't know, something that you need for your business. You can select that and put the tip box there. So basically that would now be one of your covers basically here. So to now get this on your phone, to then upload to Instagram, because you can't do it from this way, I don't think. In fact, I might check just in case. No, okay. So basically, to get this onto your phone now, what you want to do is you want to download the Canva app. Again, it's free, so you know, no issues with that at all. And then when you're on the Canva app, it will then show you like all of your designs. So you will still see this just as like a mobile version. Basically, you go into the Canva app, you click on it, then you click share, and then you want to download it as an image onto your phone. So essentially, you're putting an image into your gallery that you want to use for your highlights. And this is exactly the same for when you want to pick a photo instead. So let's say all your highlights are all about all the jewelry that you make. And there's one particular image that you really, really love that really stands out and it'll look really, really good as a small circle. All you have to do is make sure that that particular image is on your phone so that you can then use it on Instagram. So what you want to do then is go into the Instagram app on your phone, and then you want to set up the highlight. So to do that, when you log on, you will get 3. You can see that from here. No. You'll get like a new button on your highlights. So if you click that plus button that says new, all of those all the stories that you've ever done will then come up in that particular menu. So what you want to do is you want to click on one particular one, or like several, so you can select like multiple ones at a time. Then click next in the corner. You want to type in the name of your highlight. The name is really limited in characters. So I really wanted to tell people that I had a hashtag stepping guide. I couldn't use that at all because it was far too many characters. So in the end, I had to call it hashtags. So yeah, just think about like sort of what you're calling it. It's got to be something really simple, really small. And then from there, you're then going to click edit cover. Then you want to select the picture button as such. So like this is like, you know, whenever you go into your phone and you want to select like the photo gallery option, select that one, and then it will come up with a circle at the top, so that when you select something, it will show you what it will look like in the circle. So this one here, obviously that's a square, but it will come up with a circle around it so that you know exactly what it will look like. Press done, and then done again, and then press add. And it's as simple as that. That's how you do it. And when you've done it, you can always edit that highlight, so you can always change it if you want to. You can add more things to it. You can, yeah, basically you can do everything that you want from that. So yeah, guys, that is how you get all those lovely, beautiful looking circles on your Instagram feed. If you want, you can be like super creative and do like a rainbow color, or do like, you know, green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, or something like that. I don't really suggest having that many highlights. You know, like I have 3. I'll probably go for 4 at the most. I noticed on my personal profile, wherever that is, on a mobile, when I did 5, because I wanted to do one about my cat as well, when I did 5, that meant that the last one was actually going off the screen. So 4 is like a really optimum number of highlights. If you don't have enough content for 4, then don't do 4. Don't worry about it. Just do 1 or 2 or whatever you need to do, and then just put like a really cute highlight cover on it, and away you go. So yeah, that's how you do it, guys. So yeah, 2 things I want you to do. Let me know if you have you know, done your highlights, done your highlight cover, and you know, sort of like check it out, like what you want to do. And then the second one is let me know if you have ever used Canva before, and if you want any more training on it. because it really is amazing. Can't live without it. Like, I'm on it all the time, constantly. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next training. Bye.